Ireland, a unique place, a place that I've visited before. I went to Ireland in 2017 for a work conference. It was beautiful, it was green, it was lush, and it was interesting. I used to dream of Ireland before I actually went there. I had a great time. Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic Ocean in northwestern Europe. It is separated from Great Britain to its east by the North Channel, the Irish Sea, and St. George's Channel. Ireland is the second largest island of the British Isles, the third largest in Europe, and the 20th largest on Earth. The two official languages in Ireland are English and Irish. The Irish language is considered to be a Celtic language. In the Irish culture, there is an emphasis on foods such as potatoes, bread, cereal, and meat, as well as vegetables such as cabbage and broccoli. Irish dance is also well known around the world. River dance is a form of Irish dance that has become famous around the world. It has been estimated that approximately 38% of African Americans have some Irish ancestry. People such as Barack Obama, Muhammad Ali, Eddie Murphy, Billie Holiday, and Beyoncé all have traces of Irish DNA or Irish ancestors. IrishCentral.com reports that there is a history of intermarriage between two communities in places such as New Orleans that dates back to a time when African American men had a life expectancy of 14 years, while Irish American men lived to 31. In contrast, African American women had an average life expectancy of 36, while Irish women could only be expected to live to 18. Out of necessity, a system of plaçage was established in which African American women were placed in the security of white Irish men, creating 3 to 4 generations of intermarriage. Irish were not just enslavers, they were also sometimes the enslaved. Irish laborers in many parts of the West Indies and the American South in the 17th and 18th centuries found themselves living among enslaved Africans and free people of color. We have records of Irish immigrants living with black families. The art of tap dancing came from a fusion of traditional African American dance with Irish jigs. The Black-Irish relationship was not without conflict. Enslaved Africans and free people of color were competition for newly arrived Irish immigrants. And Irish immigrants, though heavily discriminated against in their own right, used the prejudice against blacks to forge their own path to whiteness in antebellum America. Both Irish and Africans were taken across the Atlantic, Africans as slaves and Irish as indentured servants, not quite slaves but with similar conditions and both treated as less than human. Irish indentured servitude was a historical atrocity that saw thousands of Irish people subjected to unjust conditions in a brutal colonial society. The situation was far worse for African slaves who were not afforded any rights under the law and consequently treated with historically unprecedented levels of brutality. Historians agree that the two situations, while closely linked, are distinct and not comparable. So here we are. Here are some of my Irish DNA results.